Good morning, children. So last class we have discussed up to metallurgy of aluminium. So how to extract the aluminium from bauxite. Okay. So today we are going to see the next topic, metallurgy of copper. So how to extract the copper from ores. Okay. So what is the symbol of copper? Cu. Okay. What is the symbol of copper? Cu. Atomic number 29, mass number 64. Okay. So how to write the electronic configuration? Okay. So 2 comma 8 comma 18 comma 1. Okay. 2 comma 8 comma 18 comma 1. Okay, so the valency outermost cell contains only one electron. So the valency of copper plus 1. Okay, sometimes the last before cell, okay, one of the electron transferred into outermost cell. So the valency of copper plus 1 and plus 2. Okay, so next we will go for introductions. Okay, so it was named as cuprum by Romans because, okay, it was obtained from Iceland of Cyprus. Okay, next one, copper obtained as well as combined state and free state also. Okay, the next one, ores of copper. Okay, there are three main ores of copper. Okay, first one, copper pyrites. Okay, the chemical formula for copper pyrites, CuFeS2. Second one, ruby copper or cuprite. Okay, second one, ruby copper or cuprite. Okay, Cu2O. Okay, third one, copper glans, Cu2S. Okay, so there are three ores of copper. First one, copper pyrites. Second one, ruby copper or cuprite. Third one, copper glans. Okay, so among three, so which ore contains the maximum percentage of copper pyrites? Okay, around 76% of copper present in copper pyrites. Okay, from that we have to extract the copper. Okay, so next, what are the steps are involved in the extraction of copper from copper pyrites? Okay, so there are 5 steps are involved. Okay, first one, concentration of ore. First one, concentration of ore. So what is mean by concentration? Okay, the ore is obtained from where? Earth crust. Okay, it may contain some impurities, some other materials. So we have to bring the ore alone. Okay, so that is called a concentration of the ore. So in this method, we have to crush the ore. And followed by froth flotation. Okay, crush it and followed by froth flotations. So already we have discussed this method, froth flotation. So with the help of oil and water, we have to agitate that ore. Okay, so the ore particles, it will come up, like impurities particles, it will go down. Okay, so which method? Froth flotation method. So first step, we have to concentrate of the ore. Okay, second one, roasting. So second method, roasting. Okay, so in this method, so what is mean by roasting? So in this method, okay, the concentrated ore is treated with the excess of air. Okay, the concentrated ore treated with what? Excess of air. Okay, during this roasting process, okay, moisture and volatile impurities are removed. Volatile impurities are removed. Volatile impurities are removed. Volatile impurities are removed. Okay, so what is mean by moisture? We know moisture means water content. Okay, so volatile impurities, so we may apply the less amount of the heat energy, some of the materials it may converted into vapor. Okay, that is called volatile impurities. Okay, during the roasting process, okay, the concentrated ore treated with the excess of air. Okay, so after treating, okay, what will happen? Okay, the excess of moisture content and volatile impurities are removed. Okay, in additionally, phosphorus, sulfur, okay, etc., arsenic, antimony are removed as oxides. Okay, this ore, which ore? Copper pyrites, partially converted into sulfides of copper and iron. Okay, so in this process, okay, during the roasting process, okay, CuFeS2, okay, converted into Cu2S plus FeS plus SO2. Okay, SO2. So copper pyrites, okay, partially converted into, in presence of oxygen, okay, sulfides of copper and iron, plus liberation of sulfur dioxide gas. Okay, so next one, third process, smelting. Third one, smelting. So in this process, okay, second process, we have obtained what? Cu2S plus FeS. Okay, Cu2S plus FeS. Okay, the roasted ore is mixed with powder coke and sand. Okay, the roasted ore is mixed with powder coke. Okay, coke already we know it contains the high purity of carbon content. Okay, powdered coke and sand material mixed with this roasted ore. Okay, it converted into matte. Okay, okay, the same material is obtained once again. Okay, the removal of the other impurities plus sulfur dioxide gas. Okay, so which one is obtained? Matte is obtained, plus the waste products also removed this process. Which one? Smelting process. Okay, so fourth one, bismurization. Fourth one, bismurization process. Okay, bismurization process. Okay, so in this process up to third stage we got matte. Okay, again the fourth process, okay, the molten matte is transferred into Bismuth converter. Okay, the molten matte. Okay, okay, so matte is transferred into where? Furnace. Okay, that what is the name of this furnace? Okay, Bismuth converter. In order to obtain blister copper. Okay, in order to obtain blister copper. Okay, that is the almost the purity of copper, Cu. Okay, so from that we have to get what? Blister copper. So which process? Bismurization process. Okay, so in this process, ferrous sulfide, okay, from matte is obtained, is converted into ferrous oxide, which is removed as slag using silica. Okay, so that we will see here. So ferrous sulfide react with the excess of oxygen is converted into FeO plus SO2. Okay, so sulfides of iron is converted into oxides of iron. Again that oxides of iron, okay, react with SiO2, sand. Okay, so Fe SiO3. Okay, iron silicate. Iron silicate. Okay, this is the based product. Okay, removed as a sludge. Okay, removed as a sludge. Okay, the same way. Okay, copper sulfides. Copper sulfides. Cu2s plus O2 give Cu2O plus SO2. Okay, that again oxides of copper react with sulfides of copper to give blister copper plus sulfur dioxide gas is removed. Okay, so this copper is nothing but blister copper. Okay, blister copper. Okay, this copper contains 98% of purity. How much percentage of purity? 98% of purity. Okay, so up to fourth process we got 98% purity of copper. Okay, so the remaining 2% also we have to get it. Okay, so last method, refining. So refining is nothing but purifying. Okay, so refining is nothing but purifying. So which method? Fifth method, refining method. Okay, so the 98% purity of blister copper. Okay, so we have to utilize for the electrolytic refining. Electrolytic refining. Okay, so cathode and anode we have to take. Cathode, anode. Next one, electrolytic solution. Electrolytic solution. So already we know cathode is acting as a negative, anode is acting as a positive. Okay, the electrolytic solutions we have to take. So we have to take. Okay, so cathode. Okay, we have to take the pure copper. Pure copper. Okay, the impure copper we have to take anode side. The electrolytic solution is nothing but what ma? Copper sulfate plus sulfuric acid, acidified sulfuric acids. Okay, next we have to set this apparatus. We have to pass in the electric current. What will happen? Okay, the pure copper. Okay, copper gets deposited at which side? Cathode side. Cathode side. Okay, the anode side. Okay, the waste products are settled down where the anode side. So impurities are settled at the bottom of the anode in the form of what? Sludge. In the form of, that is called what ma? Sludge. Okay, that waste of the sludge is called anode mud. Okay, the waste of the sludge is called what ma? Anode mud. ANODE, mud. MUD. So in this way we have to extract the copper from copper pyrites. Okay, so next one, physical properties of copper. So what is mean by physical properties? Already we have learned about the physical properties, shape, size, color, temperature. Okay, only the outer appearance. Okay, so what is the color of copper? Copper is a reddish brown color metal. Okay, high luster nature. It contains high density and high melting point. Okay, around 1356 degree Celsius. High melting point. Okay, so next one, chemical properties. Chemical properties. Okay, first one, action of air and moisture. Action of air and moisture. Okay, so air we know. Okay, air is a mixture of gases. Moisture we know, water, vapor. Okay, so copper. Okay, in presence of air, water, vapor, in presence of carbon dioxide to give what? Carbon dioxide to give what? Basic copper carbonate. Basic copper carbonate with copper hydroxide. Copper hydroxide. Copper hydroxide. Copper hydroxide. Basic copper carbonate with copper hydroxide. So first one, action of air and moisture. Air and moisture. Okay, so second equation, action of heat. Okay, action of heat. Action of heat. action of heat. Okay, so copper heated with in presence of oxygen, okay, below 1370 Kelvin, okay, below 1300 on heating at different temperature, the presence of oxygen, copper gives what different oxides. So below 1370 Kelvin, copper will give copper 2 oxide, CuO, copper 2 oxide. What is the color? Black color. What is the color? Black color. Again we may increase the temperature, okay, above 1370 Kelvin, okay, Cu2, okay, copper 1 oxide. What is the color? Red color. What is the color? Red color, copper 1 oxide. Okay, this is the second equation. Okay, second equation. Okay, third one, action of acids. Third one, action of acids. Okay, dilute acids. Third one, action of acids. Okay, so normally the dilute acid HCl and the sulfuric acid have no action on these metals in the absence of air, but in the presence of air it will give corresponding chloride, sulfate and nitrate. Okay, suppose it may react with the hydrochloric acid, it will give corresponding chloride, okay, CuCl2. The same way sulfuric acid, copper sulfate, nitric acid, CuNO3 twice. Okay, so corresponding product we will get it. Okay, that is called the action of acids. Okay, next reaction of chlorine. Action of chlorine. It is called the fourth method. Okay, action of chlorine. Fourth chemical properties. Action of chlorine. Action of chlorine. Okay, chlorine reacts with the copper to give copper to chloride. Cu plus Cl2 give CuCl2. Okay, just we are adding addition reaction CuCl2. Okay, Cl2 is an example of molecule copper to chloride. Okay, fifth one, okay, action of alkalis. Action of alkalis. We know what is meant by alkalis. Okay, basic substance dissolved in water to make it as a new substance, that is called alkalis. Okay, there is no reaction with the alkalis because of the layer formation. Okay, so next one, uses of copper. Okay, so copper is used in wide range of application in industries also. So first point, it is used to make electric cables and electrical appliances. So most of the electrical appliances are made up of copper. Okay, that is first point. Okay, second point, okay, it is used to make containers, calorimeters and coins. Okay, third one, it is used in electroplating reactions. Okay, last one, it is allied with gold and silver to make it as what? Different types of coins and ornaments. Okay, so these are all the uses of coppers. Okay, so today class we have discussed up to extraction of copper from ore. Okay, so the next class we will see the extraction of iron from ore. Okay, so thank you children, we will see in the remaining part in the next class. Okay, thank you.